I ended up going over that day. Oh shoot, when they heard that Mayuri was going, Yuki and Kaede decided to come too. Shocking. Physically, definitely. Mentally. Depends how much she remembers. Fubuki made a strange noise and spun around as we came in. I looked closer and saw that she was sitting on the bed with her legs crossed, watching a show on the LCD TV attached to it. Is that a brain monitoring thing? Her eyes were red and swollen with tears, but given the fact that she had a stick of pokey in her mouth, she was probably just crying over a soap opera. Okay, you three, Mayuri, Kaede, Yuki, get the fuck out. I need to talk to her. Her hair was tied up and she was wearing some kind of headgear. Does she need to tie up her hair? She sort of seems like that would be nearly impossible for her hair length. First I thought it was just that she was too lazy to do her hair, but evidently not. There were cords coming out of the headgear that were attached to the belt around her waist. Were they monitoring her brainwaves? As unobtrusively as possible, I took a look at the other patients around the room. They were all wearing the same headgear. Are you blushing? Please don't be blushing. Please don't be blushing. Fubuki stared at me intently. What happened? Please. You shouldn't have those memories, right? She'd never done that before, so I started to wonder if there's something on my face. They said you collapsed like I did, so I got worried. How are you doing? I do. Need to get you some video games. Her bed was surrounded with portable game consoles. Okay, she has video games. Magazines, miniature DVD player, anything to stay off boredom. And given the half-empty boxes of snacks, it was hard to believe that the disease was as serious as they said it was on the news. Am I? Yeah. I told Mayuri this, but I'm fine. How much do you remember? She seemed truly relieved, but she was still staring at me. Say, what would happen if I died? Mayuri, this happened to Mayuri, where she died and, world line changed and suddenly she was alive. I wonder how someone with reading Steiner would experience that. Suddenly Kaede started to fidget. Not only that, she blushed and then glanced at me and almost started to cry. She was acting really weird.
Kaede-chan?
How much do you remember? You shouldn't remember anything. Right? She started fidgeting even more when she realized that everyone was looking at her. She had no choice but to go over and whisper something into Fubuki's ears. Huh? What? The other girls tried to quiet Fubuki down. Oh, just because she's being loud? This was a hospital, and there were other patients in the room who couldn't make a fuss.
だって皆さん、ちょっと聞いてくださいよ。ここにいらっしゃる来島楓さんってば、私とオカリンさんがみんなに隠れて、こっそり付き合ってるんじゃないかって疑ってるんですよ。
What? What? That was... Okay, now it's our turn to keep from the shouting in surprise. What? Where are you getting that from?
だってまゆりちゃんの話だと今日ふぶきちゃんのお見舞いに行こうと言い出したのってオカリンさんなんですよね。
Yeah, that means that we're dating, right? Yeah. Shocking. What? That's, well, I mean, that's true, but there's another reason, but I couldn't say that. Honestly, at this point, I feel like we need to sit everyone down and just explain everything to them. Every little thing. I know there's such thing as having control over the situation, and Okabe only knowing that, being the only one to really know that, would change his ability to control a situation significantly. But there's a point where I'm pretty sure there's more time spent just wondering and guessing on stuff than we could with a group effort to figure stuff out.
それにさっきから吹雪ちゃんとオカリンさん愛おしそうに見つめ合ってるし
Wait, what? No, no.
愛おしそうに見つめてないから。
No, we were not.
そうじゃなくて、その
How much do you remember?
ちょっとリアルな夢をね、見ちゃって。
See, do you think it was a dream? That's a question. Did you go through all of it and you remember all of it and you just thought it was a dream when you came to consciousness here? Or are you actually going to sleep and getting these dreams and getting your memories back slowly? That's a question. Before everything, she was getting memories from her dreams. At least she thought they were dreams, so it's hard to say.
そしたらなんかね、あんまり詳しくは覚えてないんだけど、私とオカリンさんとユキさんが怖い人に車に乗せられてどこかへ連れて行かれる夢を見ちゃったんだ。
Well, first question is, do you remember anything from before then? That'll be able to confirm whether you're regaining these memories in some way, or if you have legitimate reading Steiner. It was the same. I mean, at the very least, she remembers it in some way or form, but still. And if we could experience the same things I'd gone through in the other world line. And if people are noticing this discrepancy in memories, that also means if they were able to change it back from the Soviet world line, they have to change it back from the Soviet world line there, they'll be able to notice it here too. Sorry guys, but can you leave me alone with Maxey for a bit? Inside the car, there's you, me, Yuki, and the driver, a short man who is an SDF soldier. The man's name was Shimoyama. There's certainly no room for doubt. My suspicion turned into a certainty. Fubuki had a stronger reading Steiner than most people, remembered the other world line as a relatively realistic dream.
夢の中でその下山って人が言ってた。オカリンさんも私と同じで別の世界の記憶を持ってるんだって。
Yeah.
それって本当だったんだ。
In a sense. Yeah. I hesitated for a moment, and I gave her a brief explanation of my own reading Steiner ability. The one I wanted to make sure she understood was that her dreams weren't caused by an illness, but her reaction wasn't what I expected.
だったら他にもいるかも。病気じゃない人。
There are.
暇だからみんなとね、よく話をするんだ。自分の見た夢の話。それがものすごくそっくりでびっくりすることがあって。
Well, I think that's why a lot of people are so confused. That's why they don't let you leave, because it's uncanny. Okay, so are they experiencing it over the course of the month as these different dreams, or like as they actually happen, or is it something that comes back to them right away as they, at least is that how they remember it? They have the memories sort of like overlap, and then you have the memories of the dreams. You should tell the others yet. You don't want there to be a fuss. As the last to leave, before I did, I turned around. I saw Fubuki staring at us from the bed. Our eyes met, so I nodded a little. It's okay. I'm not sick, so don't worry. I don't know if she understood what I meant, but she nodded back. Hello, Ryan. I want to talk in private. Wait for you to contact me. I'll do this. Definitely. Something in this short message made me feel very, very tense. After I said my goodbye to the others, I contacted Suzuha. She told me to come to the top of the radio building. When I arrived, she was standing silently on the dark roof. There's no trace of a smile on her face. Her eyes shone in the darkness, and she glared at me. I felt a shiver run down my spine. It's not the Suzuha I was used to. Maybe this was her true self.
私はなんていうか、話の駆け引きとか上手な情報の引き出し方とかそういうの苦手でさ。
You gonna try again? I don't know. Would Okabe's mind... Would he change his mind based on the experiences with World War III? With reading Steiner in particular, it's not like he can just have this peaceful life. Even knowing World War III will come, experiencing it for himself. The way she stumbled over her words is clearly something she really didn't want to talk about.
オカリンおじさんのよく知ってる天音鈴葉じゃない。
Yeah, in some ways, and in some ways not. Suzuha?
今日、私はオカリンおじさんを尾行したんだ。
Followed me. So, how good of a spy are you?
そう、病院の中までずっと。
What'd she say? Why'd she do that? No, I knew the answer without even asking. There's only one reason why she would do something like that. You realize that I jumped world lines, eh?
あのクリスマスの夜に、おじさんにリーディングシュタイナーが発動したんじゃないかとずっと疑ってたんだ。聞かせて。ここはもう前の世界線とは変わってしまったのか。
Yeah. What will you do with that answer?
いいから答えて。これは命令だ。岡部倫太郎。
You need me. I gulped as I saw her pull a gleaming pistol out of her jacket. It was aimed right between my eyes. This is a joke, right?
冗談でこんなことはしない。
What would you even do with the information?
もう一度聞く。世界線は変動したのか。ここはもう以前とは違う世界なのか。
Suzuha's hands were shaking a little as she held the gun. That would have been unimaginable when she first came here from the future. She was ashamed of it. Maybe she was ashamed of it because she bit down on her teeth even harder. Don't worry, we're in the same world line we were before.
本当に。
Yeah. It's true that the world line moved once, but we came back, I think.
それをやったのは誰だ？ロシアか。
I think so.
とうとうタイムマシンの実験を開始したってことか。
I nodded.
それならもう一刻の猶予もないじゃないか。岡部倫太郎、私の命令に従ってもらう。一緒に7月28日に行くんだ。
Maybe it's just my personality, but I'm not very much the type of person who enjoys following orders. Especially ones ordered with a gun. And if I refuse...
拒否なんてさせない。
What did she shoot? So ringing in my ears and a fierce pain in my eardrums. A second later, the smell of gunpowder passed my face. She really shot at me.
次は脅しじゃなくて当てる。
She's glaring at me. So she was about to cry.
鈴葉、オカリン、何やってんだお。
Suddenly I heard Dara's voice. I turned and saw that he'd just come out of the door near the stairs.
父さん、どうして？
あと、差出人不明のメールがあった。
差出人不明？
What? Who?
この場所のマップの URL を送りつけられた。もしやと思って真っ先に来てみたわけ。
But why would you need a map? Wait, a URL that had a map of this? Just like an online database of the maps of the buildings? Or?
そしたら銃声がしたからびっくりしたっつうの。
世界線が変動したことだよ。ロシアがタイムマシンの実験を始めたんだ。
それって確定なん？
だから焦ってるんじゃないか。このままじゃ何もかも終わりなんだ。シュタインズゲートに到達できない。第三次世界大戦も防げない。大勢の人が死んで、母さんも死んで、何もかも回避できない。
それは困るよ。でもだからってさ、オカリンを脅して無理やり過去へ連れて行ったとして、それでうまくいくわけ
Just realizing that now. I know you were desperate and you thought it was your last chance, but
オカリンの言う通り、普通のやり方じゃ何度やってもマキセ氏の命を救うことなんてできないんじゃないかって。
父さんまで何を言って。
世界線のルールや因果率がそんな簡単に変えられるんなら、オカリンの言うアルファ世界線でマユ氏の命だって救えたはずっしょ。
that does bring up a good point. The idea behind why Ocarine was capable of doing it was before... Why did I say Ocarine? Why Okabe was able to do it. Why Okabe was able to do it before was the fact that he was able to stop it from being a paradox. But none of... I guess... Maybe if you physically go back and do it, and you can stop it from overlapping with anything. Because the idea behind why Mayuri kept dying, I guess maybe was because he was sending his memories back. There wasn't an overlap, but that meant he couldn't actually change it. Because all he was doing was changing his memories. Memories are a big deal, but still, you don't introduce a new variable to the into the equation. You don't introduce a whole another body, new matter, new everything. Maybe that's the key to changing it. And stopping that paradox is the big thing to change it. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. You need to figure that out. I guess they haven't... I don't think they've ever really elaborated on precisely how that worked.
ほら、銃なんかよりもっと大切なものを忘れてろ。今日みたいな寒い日にこそこれを使うべき。
Dara took something out of his pockets. The glove she got from her mother. He pressed it into Sousa's hands. Yeah. It was a pair of handmade gloves. It was the present that Yuki had given her at the Christmas party. I remembered it well.
私
I gave her the gloves. Warm tears started to flow down her face.
どうしていいのかわかんないわかんなくなっちゃった。
Just keep trying. Keep working towards it. Try to understand and move forward. That's all you can do. When you're fighting a losing battle, do whatever you can to move forward. Don't cut off your progress with a desperate attempt. Just move forward.
助けて父さん助けてお願い。
No matter what Daru said, no matter how Suza threatened me, I wasn't going back to the past. I can't look back. To Suzaha's perspective, okay.
僕さ、いつか必ずオカリンも僕らと一緒に、いや違うな、僕らの先頭に立って指揮を取ってくれるって信じてるんだよね。
I mean, isn't that the history of their stuff that you know? Suzuha came back. I don't know if the history that the Daru that was her father in the future knew Suzuha in this time. I'm gonna go with probably not. I mean, they're still working the time machine. They're still doing all that. So Suzuha has to leave at some point, I suppose. Because gotta make way for her younger self.
私、明日までに手紙書くよ。オカリンおじさんに。直接顔見て話すと、また変な感じになっちゃうから。ごめんなさいっていうのと、もうちょっとだけもがいてみるって。だから、オカリンおじさんにも考えてみてほしいって。そうは言っても、実はもうあんまり時間はないんだけど。
時間ないって？ロシアが実験を開始したから？
実はタイムマシンを制御してる量子コンピューターの内蔵電池、もうすぐ切れそうなんだ。
Oh, so the Russia thing just put her into desperation mode when in reality time really is running out.
マジ？
マシンそのものの燃料よりそっちの方が深刻なんだよ。マシンを正確に制御してジャンプさせることが難しくなる。
Why can't we make a new battery? Batteries are just batteries. Sure, there are some special ways you can do batteries. Maybe it needs an energy density that you can't do with current technology.
バッテリーだったら交換とか充電とかすればいいんじゃね？
Yeah, basically.
無理だよ。
ちょっとだけその内蔵電池見させてもらっていいかな？
I mean, it is just a battery when it comes down to it. Batteries are not all that complicated. They serve a purpose. Yes, they're complicated in terms of construction, efficiency, and design and stuff like that. But in terms of actually interacting with everything, they're not typically that complicated. They provide the charge, basically.
2010年の技術で何とかするのは無理だと思う。言うなればそれは使い切りの電池と同じ状態ってこと。充電も交換もできない。ルミ姉さんに頼んで車のバッテリーを用意してもらったんだ。トラックとかに積まれてる大きなやつ。繋いでみたら1秒持たなかった。
Just doesn't have enough power. Yeah, I suppose batteries are progressively getting more, and that's like one of the big research initiatives of the modern day, to try to get batteries that are super, super energy dense, and you could hold a whole lot of fucking energy. That's one of the big things that you need to overcome in order to make green energy an effective thing. Because you can get a ton of green energy, you can, but it's all like scattered about in small amounts. In order to make it used effectively, because you have winds, which wind's only there some of the time, sun's only there some of the time, stuff like that. So all that stuff is temporary. So it means you have to store a ton of energy, and realistically you're pulling from a supply of energy from these these really powerful batteries, basically. Instead of just like getting a constant supply of power like power plants tend to do. Taro was staring in amazement at the futuristic battery. So it's not a matter of it can be replaced. It's still just a battery. It's just the technology of the day can't make a battery with enough energy to actually do that.
で、このバッテリー、あとどれくらい持ちそうなん？
多分、あと1回か2回ジャンプしたら、それで終わり。
Is it a matter of jumps then? Can it run out of time in terms of times?
たったそれだけ？
So if I did it again, would I get stranded? No. No, I couldn't get stranded, right? Because I was able to get back in the Steins Gate ending, the original.
しかも、こうやってマシンが停止してる間もさ、重力場や座標点の計測装置なんかはずっと動いてるから、ジャンプしなくてもいずれ電池切れになる。 残ったバッテリーで正確なジャンプをするにはあと半年が限界だろうね。マキセ・クリスを救いに行けるタイミングもそこまでってことになる。
そっか。結局鈴葉はこの夏までに必ず行っちゃうんだな。たとえオカリンがどんな結論を出すとしても。
これはまさにパラダイス。
She was wandering down the narrow corridors where all the computer parts were, as if in a daze. Hey, Karisu, did I talk to you for the past month or so?
これ一体何の基盤かしら。まるで美術品みたいに美しいパターンをしているわ。しかもアルミナ基盤だなんて。
Oh, yeah. You have weird interests.
IFX008 イメージセンサーですって。
Do we still have the IBN 5100? We should show her that.
真帆先輩は実はこういう人なのよ。
She's a complete nerd in every way and form. Karisu spoke from inside my phone. Oh, right. So how are you doing on @channel? Karisu, come on. Talking about who we really are. Maho said she wanted to go out with Karisu today. So I ended up going on a strange date with the two girls at once. This might be another test of Amadeus' capabilities. Dr. Lesky and Maho were heading back to America in a few days. Oh, she's leaving soon, so she wanted me to show her around Akihabara like I promised. That's what her message had said.
パーツというか組み立てるものが好きなのね。子供の頃は日本製のプラスティックモデルをよく作ったわ。
ゲルマニウムラジオなんかも組み立てた口ですか？
I actually don't recognize that. Germanium die on a rectifier that requires no power supply. The term can be used for... Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, I've heard of those. I've heard of those. I never did one of those, but I've heard of
ハンダ
those.
付けでよくやけどをしたものよ。
Do people not know what soldering is?
私もです。
Okay.
みんな同じなのね。
You know, you might enjoy the Future Gadgets Lab. Well, what it used to be. Well, probably not everybody. Actually, I assume that it was a minority of people who soldered in their homes growing up. Yeah, I'm in engineering. I didn't solder until I got to college.
ずっと見ていたい。どうして私もっと早くここに来なかったのかしら。
Because you're busy? Because you have no social life? Because you fill up your entire life with work? There's lots of options for that reason you can blame it on. Felt like she was never going to leave unless I dragged her out. Finally managed to succeed in getting her away from the parts shop by telling her it was time to eat. Mao stopped moving in front of the arcade directly ahead of us. Huh? Evidently she was looking at a crane game. Of course. Of
ちょっ
course.
とだけ覗いてみてもいいかしら。
We need to eat. We're never going to eat if you keep doing this. I nodded. Okay, whatever. Beside the glass were characters from @channel memes, all of different sizes, of course. Maybe Maho was secretly an @channeler like Kurisu. They're pretty good though, so it's possible. I leaned over to Maho and whispered a magic spell into her ear. Nopo.
はい。
I just confused her.
何その塗るっていうのは。
Nothing. Forget about it.
お
Do you know? Do you know? Kurisu was glaring cold daggers at me from inside the smartphone, but I decided to ignore it. Yaja, do you want that stuffed animal? I'm guessing it was, I'm guessing no poll is just like an @channel, old @channel slang. Oh, okay. Started on the programming board as a shortening of no pointer. As of now, it has no meaning whatsoever. Whenever someone says it, it's traditional for someone just to say, ga. Okay.
ええ、かわいいじゃない。ねえクリス。
先輩？
何？どうして慌てているの？
is this some sort of like really embarrassing thing?
なんでもないです。
Don't expose yourself. Don't expose yourself. I know your secret.
実はね、このぬいぐるみクリスがベッドルームに置いていたのよ。
Did she now?
先輩
Did she buy it off the internet and have it shipped to America?
別にどうだっていいでしょ。
A little. Enough. Enough. I guess you can tell she's a secret hat channeler.
何よ、アットチャンネラーって聞いたことない。
No pull.
か。
You know, the thing that you're typing online, you shouldn't have a vocal reaction to it. Even as part of Amadeus, she had it changed a bit. Hey, Hiajo, did Chris ever tell you what kind of character this was?
いいえ、何度か聞いてみたけど、永遠とはぐらかされたわ。
Oh, I am so sure.
だからずっと気になっていたのよ。岡部さんは知っているの？
I wonder. Well.
Okabe.
A chill ran down my spine as I heard the angry voice from the smartphone. And the end to how she said Okabe, it's just like, Okabe. I don't actually know.
そう。
Jeez, I defended your honor, Rizu. You better be grateful. You know what? I really like her expression here. She looks like she's like the emperor of the world right now, or empress.
簡単なものね。あとはアームが降りて勝手に掴んでくれるんでしょ？
Well, normally, yeah. But, you know, these things are sort of infamous. Your arm went straight for the dowel, but the angle was slightly off, and it didn't really grab it right.
おかしいわ。どういうことなの？
Maho is the best expressions. Every time it's an expression in this, it's always her. That's amazing. So that's what happens your first time. Okabe looks so meek at the moment, too. She groaned and took her last 300 yen to the back of the arcade. She walked over to a game, the red and white two-tone Formula 1 car on the side of the cabinet. She slid inside, still angry. I remember that was one of the CG racing games based off real circuits.
先輩の代わりにあんたがぬいぐるみを手に入れなさいっていうこと。
Oh, I see. And then give it to Maho, that's what she's trying to say. Only this aside, after seeing how badly she wanted it, I did want to try to help her. I took some coins out of my pocket and checked how much money I was carrying. Okay, it's been a while. Let's try this. And nothing. Oh, no. Ah, fuck you. I didn't actually think this would tease me that. Fuck. I'm pretty sure the key to this game is hitting it into the opening. You don't want to actually grab it. You want to disrupt the weight and equilibrium of the system in order to make them drop into that. I've never really tried it. I don't really play those games, but from what I've seen, that's typically the way people tend to get it most easily. Yeah, whether it's luck or skill, I managed to get the stuffed animal easier than I expected. Stuffed it into a bag and went back to the racing game Maho was playing. For some reason, there's a crowd of 10 people around it. Oh no.
あの子何者だよ。
おめでとうございます。当店のベストレコードです。
An arcade employee walked over to Maho and started to clap. Woo! Everyone clap! Everyone! Woo! If you're watching this, clap too, please. Be considerate.
え？あ、
Maho's face went beet red. I should probably help her, but it's so entertaining. We made our way through the hustle and bustle and finally got out of the arcade, Maho sighed in relief. I handed her the bag with my prize in it.
何？
She opened the bag and took out the stuffed animal.
これ取れたの？
Yeah, I got lucky. You can have it as a present.
いいの？
Yeah, won't do me any good.
けどこれはクリスがとても可愛がっていたからってお母さん自分のベッドルームに飾っていたのよ。クリスの実家がね、ああいうことになってぬいぐるみも燃えてしまったと思うの。
Oh. Forgot about that.
先輩、
だからこれはアメリカのお母さんにプレゼントしていいかしら？
Of course. If you think she'll like it, that would be for the best.
ありがとう。クリス、悪いけどしばらく岡部さんと二人きりにしてくれる？
Oh, she's gonna be so excited.
先輩、ついに自分の気持ちに素直になることにしたんですね。
Maybe she is, but I don't know.
岡部、ちゃんとしなさいよ。先輩、頑張って。それじゃ。
No. You stupid. Yeah, Joe.
行きたい場所もう一つあるんだけれど。
Something relating to Krisu that you don't want the Amadeus to see, I presume. Is it some place? Yeah, what is it? Is it some place she didn't want Krisu knowing about?
あそこよ。わかるでしょ？
Oh. I get it. I get it. A smile was gone from Maho's face. She looked like she'd come to some kind of decision. And I realized where she wanted to go.
ラジカンに連れて行って。
The radio building. She wanted me to take her there. I understood immediately. Because that was where Krisu Makase had died.
そう。こんな場所で。
I could see her lips trembling as she whispered.
もどかしいわ。私は物理学者ではないから相対性理論のことを詳細に理解しているわけではないけれど、時間と空間が同列だというのなら、なぜ空間と同じように時間も容易に移動できないのかしらね。
Well...
今私たちは空間的にはクリスの死と同じ軸上にいるのよ。なのに時間軸がほんの少しずれているというだけで手出しすることすらかなわない。
You're not wrong. You're not.
あなたこの前クリスにアマデウスの方だけど面白い質問をしたわよね。タイムマシンは作れるかどうかって。
Yeah, I did.
ぜひ研究してみてほしいわ。真っ先に私が友人テストに名乗り出るから。
Tell from the tone of her voice, she was serious or joking. She laughed, sadly. Time machines are real, you know. There's one right above us. What'd she do if I told her that? Would she blame me for giving up on saving Kurisu? Say that she'd go back to the past herself?
中鉢博士、去年の夏ニュースになった。ロシアに亡命してタイムマシンに関する論文を書いたって。
その論文の内容はそれはひどいものだったらしいけれどただそれでピンときたのよ。アメリカのクリスの家に放火した連中もロシア語を話していた。これ偶然かしら。
Right, you were going on about how you thought it might be conspiracy theory, didn't you? Well, you had a conspiracy theory to try to explain the conspiracy.
私は何らかの関連性があると思う。
Well, you didn't have a theory, but you thought there might be a theory that you could pursue.
もしかして今もまだそれは続いているの？
Maybe.
あなたは何を隠しているの？
Her eyes were pure and sought the truth. Kurisu used to get the exact same look in her eyes all the time. But she should get involved out of curiosity. I'm done with all this.
今さらだわ。私は片足を突っ込んでしまっているのよ。それに考えてしまうのよ。この前襲われたのももしかすると私のせいじゃないかって。
Because of you. I figured it was because of Dr. Leskinen. Is there a reason someone would come after you?
私は
Then she paused for a moment.
私はクリスの遺産を持っている。
Belongings? Wait, what? Some of Chris's belongings. What does she mean? A time machine. Nakabachi's paper. But my guess is that Kurisu had shown him the original that she had written on July 28th, and his paper was an inferior copy. Kurisu had written down instructions for making a time machine. I shuddered. I quickly booted up the Rhine program on my smartphone. Page through the chat logs. Oh. Break that computer. Destroy that computer. Hard drive that laptop. That hard drive in that laptop contained the data for the original version of Nakabashi's paper. Maybe even Kurisu. Maybe Kurisu's paper. Did Maho give it to him? Kurisu's laptop and hard drive, which were given to Daru. Was the person who gave them to him? Looked at Maho. She looked back at me without smiling. She nodded.
ええ、私よ。
But my hypothesis was right. The top was too dangerous to be allowed to exist. It was Pandora's box. The power to unleash the Third World War. Is there any chance that you were the one spying in on us at any time? No, we don't seem like you'd have the training to do that. I need to call Daru right now. Yeah.
Hi, mosh mosh.
You're at the lab right now?
Yeah.
Where are you?
家で絶賛エロゲ中。どうかしたん?
Well, thank you for answering your phone. That must have been really distracting. I want to talk to you about your part-time job.
あ、あれか。なんかマキセ氏の情報を思い出した?
Let's talk in person. Can you meet me at the lab?
今手が離せないから夕方でもいい?
You can play your H games later, man.
さあせん、家でエロゲしてるってのは嘘。実は今バイト中で手が離せないんだよね。まあオカリンには教えたくなかったんだけどな。やばげな仕事も多いから、まあいいや。わかった。これから言うところに来てよ。
location he gave me was still in Akihabara. It's less than 5 minutes away. Down an alley. If you turns off the main strip, all the hustle bustle of the crowd completely disappears. I have to say, I didn't actually expect her laptop to be Pandora's box. I thought it was going to be something else entirely. Like, I thought it was going to be the music box, honestly. It just made sense in my mind. You had the music box, and suddenly that happened. Assistant? What? I'll meet up later. Really? Where are you now? Akihabara. Then we should meet up in Akihabara once we're done shopping. No, I'm heading home once I'm done. Meet me there. Don't come to Akihabara under any circumstances. Why? Because I say so. Just wait for me. But if you don't contact you by evening, give up and go home. Got it? What happened? Fine, don't worry. Okay, if you say so, Okarun. Wait until evening. See you later, okay? Oh no. Okay, I hope they're safe. There's a cute anime-style sign on the steel door that read, Cosplay Media at Akihabara! We're open! Come in! The store was jammed full of cosplay outfits.
Oi, Okarin, こっち!
Of course. Hey there. One of the rows of hanger racks holding idol cosplay outfits was pulled forward, and behind it I could see a curtain. Past the curtain was a tiny space that held a door marked staff only. The hanger rack hadn't been moved. I had no idea that this was here.
まるで忍者屋敷ね。
A little. A little. Oh, was it really? Was it really what you're talking about? What's the deal with you in this shop?
バイトリーダーみたいなもんかな。結構こういうアングラな店のバイト掛け持ちしてるんだよね。
This feels like really, really different than what you were in the first game. In the first game, you just came across as spending all your time at the lab, like occasionally working on stuff for the future gadget stuff.
でさ、たまに事務所を個人的に使わせてもらってるわけ。
For your secret job.
そういうこと。
Maybe there's a lot more to Daro than I thought. Was all this stuff in here yours?
いや、他のバイトのみんなとの共有財産的なやつ。さすがにこんなにたくさん買えるほどお金持ってないし。
Yeah. That's always said, but who knew if that was true? Amadeus?